Any of y'all that have experienced a lot of different trauma when y'all was a kid, man, y'all didn't go through that for no reason. And the reason why I say that is because if you take count all the things that you experienced as a kid, and you think right now, especially if you're an adult, you thinking now like, why did I go through this stuff in the first place? Right? I think the reason why is because it was meant for you to learn all of the different hard lessons as a kid. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying this because to make it feel like, oh no, being insensitive like to anybody, because your feelings matter and the things that you experienced when you was a kid or any kind of trauma that you experienced, all throughout your life, especially when it came from parent figures or it came from family members like your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, or whoever it may be in your life. It might even be friends and stuff. Whoever you experienced that trauma with, you did not go through all of those things for no reason. And the reason why I say that is because in this day and time, all of those things that you learn from that, if you heal from that and you transform yourself and you change it to another person, that version of you was meant to come out. And when you went through all of that stuff, you went through that to then when you became an adult, you were supposed to take that energy and teach other people. And all of the things that they went through all throughout their life, make sense of it. So that they can understand exactly what it felt like to be in those situations. If you overcame that, not only are you a strong person, but you're meant to lead a group of people in this day and age. This is why all this knowledge and wisdom is flowing in. For some people, it's been sooner than that. But it's never a time where things are not transforming in your life. All of those things happen for a reason. And that reason is to get you prepared for the road that you was going to step into later on in life. You went through some hardships. You cried. You broke down. You down there probably almost took yourself out because of all of these things, but you didn't. And the reason why, because you had a higher calling. That higher calling led you to your purpose. And now you feel fulfilled. And you look back at all of those different situations and you tell yourself, I'm glad I don't look like what I went through because I've been through some shit. That's when you can tell yourself, I've been through some shit. I navigated through the intensities. I went through some traumatic experiences, but look what I've become because of that. You need to pat yourself on the back. You also need to thank yourself because I went through some intense shit in my life, but I made it through and I could tell everybody else the story so they don't have to go through the same thing. And if they did go through it, you can help empower them. You can show them what it looked like when you heal from all of those traumas. And all of those traumas is not just what you face in this lifetime. This could have been trauma that you face across lifetimes. And now you're here right now, getting it right. And you're learning all the lessons that you need to learn. And you're navigating through all of these different things. And you showing other people how to do it. And then on top of that, you building a community of people. Not trauma bonding, but you empowering the people that's a part of your community. If that right there is not a reason for you to keep going, I don't know what is. You experienced all the hardships in your life. You don't have to go through that no more because you graduated from all of those different lessons that you had to learn. Did it hurt? Damn right. Did it piss you off? It probably did. Were you frustrated? Was you angry? Was you ready to fight? Was you enraged? You damn right. But guess what? You made it through. I'm not excusing none of the things that you went through, but you made it through that. And you need to congratulate yourself for that. And you can keep moving forward. You take breaks when you need to. You check in with yourself. This journey going to keep on journeying no matter what. But you can check in, focus, pay attention to all these patterns, continue to break these patterns. And guess what? You're going to become one of the greatest people that ever touched your family line, your family history, your ancestry, all of that shit. So when that time comes, when your time is up on this planet and in this lifetime, people are going to remember you because of all of the things that you did. And you're not even looking for validation, but the fact that you overcame that, That's the only validation that you need. And you don't have to prove shit to nobody, because you became who you are because of what you went through. You became who you are because of the hardships that you had to face throughout life. That's why you became who you are. That's why you can tell the story to other people and people can relate. You overcame. You overcoming stuff now. And if you're not aware, you're going to become aware, because nothing can be held back. Share your story. Talk about these different things. Even if it make the people that if you go back to and talk to these people about it that cause these things, if they get upset, let them get upset. Because this is your story. And nobody can step in the way of your story. Tell it. Don't be afraid. Continue to navigate. Continue to be the leader in whatever phase of life you in. And I promise you, you will overcome every obstacle that come your way because you went through the hard shit first. And if nobody else told you this, I'm proud of you. Not only am I proud of you, but I love you. I value you. I honor you. I'm thankful and grateful for you. I don't even know you for some of these people, but guess what? I'm thankful and grateful for you. And the reason why is because you overcame some hard stuff and you kept going. No matter what you was faced with, you kept going. You had your moments when you broke down, but guess what? You picked yourself back up. And that's okay. And it's okay for in your journey, you have these check-ins. It's okay for you to sometimes feel like you're it feel like you're losing it, but you're not losing it. This is the moment for you to gain from these experiences. This is a moment of time when you can continue to empower yourself, but take your time on the journey, because guess what? The journey is going to continue to go, but at the same time, you can take steps to make it better. And you ain't got to go through none of that stuff no more, because it is a choice. When it was a kid, it wasn't a choice. But as an adult, you have a choice, because now you realize that all of this time, this shit happened because it was consent. And you didn't realize it, but you realize it now. And you're not allowing nobody to treat you like a doormat at all. Nobody can step on your boundaries because they so rooted that nobody can move past it. You've made it far. Don't give up. Continue to move forward. Continue to be the greatest version of yourself. Continue to transform. Continue to heal. Continue to acknowledge the pain. Continue to sit with the pain. Continue to bring awareness to what it is that's causing the pain, and continue to level up from that. You have all the tools that you need. You are what you've been looking for. You are the greatest gift that your life could ever bring to you. It's you, and it's been you this whole time, and life been showing you that this whole entire time. I love y'all, and I'm thankful and grateful for y'all. Continue the journey on. You got this.